Assalamu alaikum friends. In the previous video we have discussed that how to make a proper web page. If you remember the first and last lines of code, in that example you will see a pair of angle brackets containing the letters HTML, doc HTML, paragraph, P, right? A line, li, and so on and so forth. The two brackets and all the characters between them are known as tag. They are nothing but tags. And there are lots and lots of tags in this example. In that example, we have discussed lots and lots of tags. All the tags in that example come in pairs. These are opening tags and closing tags, because one is opening and other is closing tag. That leads to a pair tag. The closing tag is always slightly different from the opening tag. The closing tag is always slightly different from the opening tag in that it has a forward slash. It has a forward slash after the first angle bracket. After the first angle bracket, it has a forward slash with text inside it and then a closing angle bracket. That's a closing tag. A pair of tags on the content and the content, these include are known as elements. So they are considered as elements. When a pair of tags and the content inside it, they are considered as element. The opening tag says, what does the opening tag say? That it is belonging to a heading, and the closing tag says that it is the end of the heading. Like most of the tags in HTML, the text inside the angle brackets explains the purpose of the tag. Here H1 indicates it is a level 1 heading or top level heading, as you will see shortly. I will be showing you shortly in the upcoming videos. Right? There are also tags for subheadings, okay, like the H2 tag, H3 tag, H4 tag, H5 tag, H6 tags respectively, without the markup. The words about Google in the middle of the tags would just be another bit of text. It would not be clear, right? It would not be clear that they formed the headings, right? Now if you relook the code which I have provided earlier at the paragraphs of at the discussions which I have done earlier, okay, and the details about the so-called company named as Google, okay, is held between the tags, opening tags and the closing tags. And you guessed it right. The P in the example which I have shown earlier is standing for paragraph. And remember guys, that the basic concepts are very important to understand. If you don't understand this, it will be very depreciating or problematic for you. I think it beats repeating tags and the angles, brackets and the letters and numbers between them. Whereas elements are tags and anything between the opening and closing tags. Okay, elements are nothing but the tags that are between the opening and closing tags. The markup in the example actually describes what you will find between the tags. Markups are nothing but the content that is found between the tags. These add the meaning to the tags. Okay, so for paragraph you need some content, for heading you need some content, so they are adding the meaning to the tags, and it is aiming towards the goal to make a structured document. Between the opening and closing tags and paragraphs, and between the heading tags is heading. Indeed, the whole document is contained between opening and closing tags of HTML. Okay, so everything is hypertext markup language, so that's why everything is marked up in this document of the HTML. Okay, you will often find that terms from the family tree are used to describe the relationship between the tags, the elements. Okay, so let's say, for example, an element that contains another element is known as a parent element, while the element within the parent element will be called as a child element. So the title element is the child element of the head element. Okay, so the head element is the parent element of the title element. So XHTML tags should always be written in lowercase letters. So always remember, guys, the advanced XHTML tags, they have to be written in header files.